National Assembly has approved the sum of 28.7 trillion naira as the 2024 Appropriation Bill, moving the figure up by a total of 1.2 trillion naira from the 27.5 trillion naira presented by President Bola Tinubu before the joint sitting of the National Assembly on November 29. Lawmakers approved an increase in the exchange rate to 800 naira per dollar as against the 750 naira per dollar rates proposed by the executive, while crude oil price was pegged at $77.96 per barrel, crude oil production at 1.78 million barrels per day. Correspondent Kunle Ojo reports that the passage of the budget was sequel to the consideration of the report of the Senate Committee on Appropriation presented by its chairman, Senator Adeola Solomon. In his presentation, the committee recommended 1.7 trillion naira as statutory transfers, 8.7 trillion naira as recurrent expenditure, and 9.9 trillion naira as capital expenditure. Senator Solomon also disclosed that the executive forwarded a request for additional funding and some items of expenditure to the committee which were not included in the bill the president submitted.
Executive forwarded requests for additional funding and some item of expenditure to the committee which were not included in the bill as submitted by the executive in order to accommodate the request, and the following adjustments have been made on the bill. 1. The foreign exchange differentials. 2. The GOE revenue increase. 3. The GOE personnel reduction. 4. Service-wide vote weight adjustment. And 5.
The Senate thereafter dissolved into the Committee of Supply, which considered and passed the budget. In his remarks, the Senate President, Godswill Akpabio, assured that the documents will be immediately transmitted to the President for his assent, so its implementation can begin by January 1. Meanwhile, the borrowing plan submitted by President Bola Tinubu was also approved by the Senate.
Authorize the issue from the Consolidated Revenue Fund of the Federation, the total sum of 28 trillion 777 billion 404 million 73,861 naira only, of which 1 trillion 742 billion